Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon. Allow me to thank you all to give me this opportunity to be with you in this event and to thank the Indian people and Indian for Palestine who are supporting the Palestinian struggle. Today we are on the 150 days of the Israeli aggression on Gaza Strip. And I think many people have been surprised of what has happened on the 7th of October. But I think also people who is following the situation in Palestine for the last 75 years won't be surprised of what has happened on the 7th of October. "75 years of torture, of killing, of massacres of this regime, and especially at the last 56 years in West Bank and Gaza Strip. And the international community, I don't know if they are blind or closing their eyes, they don't want to see what's going on Palestine. Hundreds of resolutions at the United Nations, none of them, even one, more than 800 resolutions, none of them has been implemented, and Israel ignore the United Nations and its resolutions. Sure, the United States are part of the aggression on the Palestinian people, and we have noticed how many times they used the veto against the Palestinian people. It has been used more than 114 veto against since 1948 against the Palestinian people. So the international community, when they ignore what's going on to the Palestinian people and they think that the Palestinian people, just a refugee, can get some assistance from UNRWA or the European countries or others, they don't know that the Palestinian people are struggling now for more than 100 years, since 1917 when the British entered Palestine. Especially when the Palestinian people have gotten news about Balfour Declaration at that time. Now, let me say that there is two reasons for what has happened on the 7th of October. There is indirect, which we have spoken a little bit about it, and there is the direct. The indirect, that Netanyahu always ignore the state of Palestine, and he announced that there will never be state of Palestine in the land of what he called it Israel. Confiscating land in West Bank and build thousands of units of settlements. Not allowing any Palestinian to build a new house or expand his house if the family became a little bit bigger and he needs 1 or 2 rooms in his home. And I think you have seen many of the Palestinians have a hammer and demolishing what he has built, because if he did not do that, they will bring the bulldozer to do it, and he has no money to pay the fees of the bulldozer. So he built by his hand what he has built. there is 645 military checkpoints between the cities and the towns, which minimize the Palestinian movement. And many of our women give birth on those military checkpoints. Attacking every night homes to detain children, some of them 11, 12 years old. They come after midnight at 2 o'clock in the morning, which it's easily just to give them an order to his father and he will bring him to the police station next day. But they don't do that. They want to treat the Palestinian people. They want to treat the children. When it comes to Gaza, I think all of you knows that our people, 2.3 million of our people are living in an open prison for 17 years now. This blockade led to about 70% of poverty in this area. The area of Gaza Strip is 365 kilometers square. Those 2.3 million are living in this small area. In the prisons, there is, before 7th of October, there was 5,000 prisoners at the Israeli prisons. Some of them before Oslo Accord. And when it comes to the direct reasons, this government of Israel, it is the most extreme government in Israel history. Since this government has been formed in December 2022, 260 Palestinians has been killed before 7th of October. This government is the most government who confiscate land and build a new settlements unit or expand other settlements. In the other side, as I said, they demolish the Palestinian. They don't allow the Palestinian. They don't give them permission to make any kind of building. And if they did for any reason, they will demolish that home. Since Ben Ghafir, this Minister of National Security of Israel, who is one of the most extreme people, enjoy in torturing our prisoners. Also, they raise displacing or evacuating our people from East Jerusalem. When it comes to Al-Aqsa Mosque, they divided Al-Aqsa Mosque in time, which the Palestinians are not allowed to enter Al-Aqsa Mosque from 7 o'clock in the morning till 11:30. And anyone, if he shout Allahu Akbar, they take him to jail. They are planning to divide Al-Aqsa Mosque in a place also where they are planning to build their temple in Al-Aqsa Mosque. They confiscate the Palestinian tax money. And not only that, but also the salary of our militaries, our wounded people, and our detainees people. What's the target of this aggression against Gaza Strip? It is mainly to evacuate people from Palestine, from Gaza Strip to Egypt, and from West Bank to Jordan. This is the main target of the Israeli government, and because of that, they have destroyed more than 80% of Gaza Strip building. They destroy the infrastructure in Gaza. They demolish homes, schools, universities, hospitals, mosques, churches, water pipes, electricity, infrastructure. At the same time, they don't allow the humanitarian aid to enter to Gaza, and there is a real hunger now, especially in the north of Gaza. Maybe Arwa spoke a little bit about the situation, but whatever we talk about the situation in Gaza, no one can describe the living in Gaza. And I don't think if the Nazis done something, the government of Israel has not do till now. Here also we'll talk about the genocide, where the Israelis killed about 30,000 of our people. All of them, or the majority of them, are civilian people, and the majority of them are children and women. And they wounded more than 69,000 people. And to cover its crimes, it kills 125 journalists. Israel consider itself that they have the right to commit all these crimes, and no one allow even to criticize Israel if his person or organization or country or the United Nations itself. And we have heard many times how the Israelis attack the United Nations and the General Secretary of the United Nations or the coordinator of the Middle East. Also, they attack Al-UNRWA. Finish time? 2 minutes? Okay. Okay. I have to choose now. Yeah, I mean, you know, they attack UNRWA, and sorry to see that 7 countries directly freeze their donation to UNRWA without any evidence. UNRWA, it has 13,000 employees. They were talking about 12 employees, right? And without any evidence, they frozen, 7 countries frozen their assistance to UNRWA. Now, Israel attacks UNRWA, it's not a new thing, or not for the first time. Why? Because UNRWA is related to the right of return to the Palestinian people. It has been established by the UNGA resolution 194, which this resolution gives the Palestinian refugee to return to Palestine. And because of that, the Israelis, they want to destroy UNRWA, and they want to delete UNRWA from the United Nations and keep the refugee to any other organization, no problem. They can give assistance, but not UNRWA. Anyway, I think the world should move quickly, and this strategy in Gaza Strip, where more than 1.5 million facing a real hunger. This war is to evacuate people from Palestine. Our decision is to live and die in the land of Palestine. International community should move quickly, because the next war, if they did not find a political solution and establish the state of Palestine on the land of 1967 with East Jerusalem as its capital, the next war will be much worse than this war. So they are responsible, the international are responsible to impose a solution, because if you leave it to this government, there will never be a political solution. Before I end my speech, I would like to thank our brothers in South Africa and all countries. All countries support the Palestinian cause, and we have many, by the way. We have Colombia, we have Bolivia, we have Chile, we have Brazil, Ireland, Belgium, we have many, Spain, many countries. So thank for the all. Thank you very much, and forgive me for this.